and I'm with you from Lily Excellence Center. I am Leila Mostofi, founder of Lily Excellence Center and this beautiful training committee of Lily Excellence Center. These 3 days will be your basic midwifery course, and we will going to arrange another advancing midwifery for next month, 21st till 23rd of December. So Lily, we are a multinational organization in Lily, and we are headquartered in London, the UK. Our expertise lies in OB/GYN midwifery services of global standards. We offer OB/GYN, family health, and midwifery services to clients from various countries. Offer training and certification to aspiring midwives, healthcare professionals, and caregivers, and conduct workshops to generate awareness on the benefit of natural birth and midwifery, family health, SRHR, support the women empowerment, and work tirelessly in all related fields to achieve our ultimate goal, the betterment and progress of womankind. So, what is in these courses for you? In this course and upcoming workshop and courses, there is a chance to interact with the pioneers in the industry, listen to their experiences, and get an insight into the challenges, success stories, progress, and opportunities that are unique to the line of work. You can participate and share your own experiences if you wish, or simply sit back and get an understanding on how we work. You can ask questions, inquire about certification if you find yourself that. You can reach us at our website www.lilymcenter.com. So we are trying to provide some upcoming program for you. We have 18 months basic midwifery course for nurses. It's going by online and offline practical in India with this beautiful committee that you see as a practical midwifery course. And we are going to have advanced midwifery course for midwives and doctors. Plus, we will have clinical internship. It's in midwifery in India and Georgia. Plus, we are going to have some free upcoming online training event for you. One is in 8th December. It's about aquanatal, and another one will be from 21st to 23rd December, 3 days advanced free midwifery course. Today, we are with our fantastic midwife trainer, Mrs. Irene Chang from New Zealand. So please turn on your video. And after each session, you can ask your question. Just a housekeeping before we get started. If you have any question during the presentation, please type them in the chat box. And I will bring them up. I will try to bring them up during the presentation if necessary, or we will also have time to answer to all of your questions at the end. To keep quality of sound functional during the meeting, please mute yourself when you are not sharing. I may also mute the room if necessary, but please remember to unmute when you wish to share. Thank you so much, everybody. Please turn on your camera, and I want to introduce Mrs. Irene Chang to come introduce herself and then start our session. Okay, now without further ado, we will turn the time over to you, dear Irene. Welcome, please.
Hi, everybody. I still can't see some of your faces on your videos. You've got audio, but it's be nice to see you all.
لطفاً ویدیوهاتون رو روشن کنین دوستان عزیز. Sorry, I'm talking different language because maybe
no problem.
لطفاً ویدیوهاتون رو در طی کلاس روشن کنین. مرسی.
Okay. So hi, I'm Irene. I have a double barrel name. I have Chain and Kalinowski. I'm more Polish German descent. I have an English passport, but I don't have English blood. But I come from a long line of, my grandmother was the baby catcher in the villages of Poland, and she delivered 13 babies at home. My mother had 4 of us. We were home births. And my sisters were driven first babies into the hospital, and they said they wouldn't go back to the hospital again, and had their other babies at home. Between them, they had 7 children. And I was very lucky because they're 14 years older than me. So I was looking after 7 children while they were working. So I didn't plan to be a midwife. I came into midwifery 42 years ago. I saw how it was, how medicalized it was, and I spent my whole life working to make it more woman-centered and more spiritual, because I really believe that birth is a very sacred event, and it should give every woman happy memories to pass on to her children. So my journey's taken me to many countries. It took me from England to the Middle East. I worked in Saudi, Bahrain, Oman, went back to England, went back to Saudi, and landed in New Zealand. And in New Zealand, I worked as an independent midwife for 20 years, full case loading. And that's when I transitioned actually from being a medical midwife into a very holistic one. And I studied homeopathy. And in 2005, I had a 98% normal birth rate. And that's because of the holistic approach to care. I then went to China. I've just spent 4.5 years in China. I've traveled north, south, east, and west, reducing C-section rates and integrating care. I've just written 5 textbooks for midwives. Each textbook has about 900 pages, covering the whole concept. It's integrated, so it's combined the medical model with the holistic practices, and those books have just gone to print. So, and I'm putting them on an app. I'm working with Lily to make all this available to all of you people. And my intention is that I hope that you can all celebrate the births that I have done since I moved into a very holistic and integrated model of care. So today I'm going to speak a little bit about, just give you a couple of videos for prenatal care. And the videos are actually what we teach women. So because as a health care professional, we need to involve women and teach women about their own bodies and how to take care of them. So these are a couple of examples. Normally you'd get a handout, which is at an academic level on diabetes and the applied anatomy and physiology and the holistic approaches towards diabetes, to read before we do this. But today is just like a teaser, so you can just watch the videos and then we'll have a little discussion after each one. So the first one I've chosen is diabetes, and that's because the biggest problem I found looking after my multicultural women in New Zealand, especially women who come from India, diabetes was very, very high. And just by changing the diet and working with women, we've actually managed to reduce it. I rarely have women who develop diabetes and other complications of pregnancy. So I hope that you find these videos useful. The first one will be looking at the blood tests and diabetes and understanding a little bit about leptin resistance. So if you want to play the first video, Lily, and then we'll get together and have a talk about it. It just takes a little while to load. Is it coming?
Yes.
Okay. Okay.